Hmm. All right, good morning. Good morning. It's Thursday, October 2nd. I checked the calendar over there on the table just a second ago. So it's October 2nd. And it is a beautiful, rainy morning. Wow, we have a little rainstorm moving in from the ocean across the Central Valley of California. So we got some rain this morning, which was fantastic. I woke up and heard it when I woke up. I could oh yeah, I got some rain. It's not super hard, but it's enough. I see that there's more coming on the old radar. So I took a couple days off. I was actually very physically tired after doing the leg workout, doing the X3 leg workout, and then going out and doing those jumps and those sprints. I was like, the next day I was like freaking physically tired. And the combination of carrying the kettlebell around the neighborhood and then also of carrying the sandbag around the neighborhood, I just needed 2 days to rest. My whole body was like, you're old, dude. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to us? So I just needed a couple days to rest. So we're back today, and today we are going to open our box. What we got? I think it might be new bands. Let's see. Looks like we got Paraforce white, Paraforce light gray, Paraforce dark gray, and Paraforce black band. Yes! I can already tell, I got my C-betters on, that these are different from the standard X3 black band. So here's the standard X3 black band. Wow, you see that that's a little bit different. That is, and it's got more of a rounded edge to it. The knee is more of a square edge, really sharp, and this is more rounded. This actually feels thicker compared to this. So this actually feels more dense and thicker in here than in here. So, you know what? We got a chest workout today. So I didn't do the walk this morning because it was raining pretty good when I came out here, and it's lightened up a little bit right now. So today we're just gonna do the X3 workout. Might go for a walk afterwards if it's lightened up a little bit. So I'm still sticking with my 3 exercises: chest one day, back the next day, and then legs the third day. And I've been doing a full-on total exhaustion and then just a set of like 12 or 13 reps. But I think I'm going to change that up a little bit. What I want to do is I want to do whatever I can do the first set. If I get 22, take a break. The next time I'm gonna go for 22. If it takes me 2 or 3 times, I need 22 more reps to get that done before I'm finished. So it's 1 set of total exhaustion, the second set, multiple sets, whatever it takes to match those numbers. But right now, I'm just gonna warm up. I'm gonna do a couple of singles. I'm gonna take those glasses off. Ooh, this thing feels stiff. Oh yeah. Definitely not as stiff as the yellow band, the Serious Steel yellow band, but it's stiffer than that black band over there. It's got more, there's more from the bottom it takes to get out, and it's stiffer when you get out here a little bit more. Oh. Whew. It's got the white powdery substance on it from production, so probably gonna have to work that off a little bit. A little bit better was it was slipping on the back of my shirt. Just doing some singles right now, just warming up, getting some blood in here. This is kind of what I usually do when after I do the walk, I'll do a couple of singles. A little isometric there, hold it, get some blood going in there. All right. You can definitely tell that's new. It's got that white powdery substance all on it. That'll wear off eventually, especially once I start getting my sweaty back and stuff on it. I like to feel it. It's very smooth, very thick feeling too, really thick. All right. All right, so sequence is chest, 1 set, total exhaustion, take a little break, and then I want to match the same number of reps. If it takes me 2 times, 3 times, whatever it is, to get those same numbers. Take a break, and then it's overhead. Same thing, standing, kneeling, as many as I can get, and then as many as it takes to match those numbers. And the last thing is obviously tricep press downs. Same thing. Go for total exhaustion, and then whatever it takes to match those numbers. Feels good out. There's no wind. You can hear the raindrops. All right. Oh my God. Whew. Whew. 21 pushes. That's different. That's different than the standard X3 band. I think with that standard X3 band, I was getting close to 28, 29, 30. Whew. A lot more tension. A lot stronger. Once you even get to the middle range and going out to the full range, you can feel there's a lot more tension in there. Whew. 'Whew. Slipping down my back. Whew. 14. Oh my God. Whew. Whew. $21 for the first set. And then whatever it took to get 21 again. And a lot of those were in those half rep range, really working on that lower end. Whew. These bands are a lot more than the standard X3. All right, I'm gonna take a break, set up for some overheads. Whew, wow, you can really see the difference on these, especially once you roll them up on the difference. So this is obviously the standard X3, and then this is the Paraforce. You can see the thickness on that, the difference. Wow. All right. All right, we're ready to go for the next up, overhead shoulder presses. We've got the white band. I'm just gonna go with the white band to start out. If I do really well, then we'll go up to the next band, but this time we're just gonna start with the white band. When I first started doing X3 several years ago, back in 2021, and 30 was the go-to number that you're trying to get when you're doing a band. They're doing the reps before you move up to the next one. And I started doing just the standard X3 white band, just doing the overheads. My shoulders were dying within 10, 12 reps of just standing. I wasn't even doing the kneeling back then. That didn't kick in until a bit later. I just was doing the standing. I was just going for it. I got 10, I got 11, I got 12, I got 14. My shoulder would just be dying. By the time it took me to finally hit 30, oh my God, I was like so elated. I was finally able to do 30 reps standing up. My shoulders were just killing me. I did that several times before I jumped up to the next band, which I think was the light gray, and started working on that, and then play around. But just doing that first time of getting 30 reps, we'll see what this one does. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, that is definitely a different tension ratio than that white band. That white band feels weak all the way up until you get a massive rep count. This thing, you can feel it right off in the bottom. You can feel, oh, this is a little bit heavier. This feels good. Whew. think what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna do the next 21. I'm gonna do them kneeling. I'm already kind of tired. That's already a nice tension down there, so we're gonna do 21 kneeling. I like that. I like that a lot. It makes me really have to push hard. First set, total exhaustion. And then as many sets as it takes to match those same numbers. Whew. Great time to start the new program is with the Paraforce bands. All right, we got press downs coming up in just a few minutes. Whew. All right, that was funny. I was just getting ready to start up, and I got a delivery. A delivery van just pulled up, and he got out and he delivered me a yardstick. It comes from Staples. He just delivered me a single yardstick, which I thought was totally hilarious. Right now, I'm turn this off. There he goes. Right now, my wife, if you've been following, you see that I work out sometimes during the wintertime in the boutique. So I work out in there for the past couple of years during the wintertime. That's a boutique my wife owns, ladies' clothes, stuff like that. And really been trying hard not to do extra work. We want to try and make it succeed, but it's just not succeeding as it is. We get plenty of clothes, and we get plenty of customers, not plenty, we get lots of customers coming that love our store, but it's just not enough to keep it open. So I'm in that process right now of putting stuff on eBay. I'm putting it on eBay, and most of the stuff is, clothes. After she orders some clothes, they come in, a bunch of clothes. Ladies, they all come in, they buy what they want. The regular customers come in, they buy what they want of it, and then we're left with 3 or 4 items, like a XXX and a super and a small and a medium left, and then it goes on the sale rack and it sits there for a long time before anybody buys it. So if I can take a lot of those extra items that we have that aren't being sold, and I can put them on eBay, I can get 1 million more people to see our stuff and keep the sales running. So I'm trying to right now build an eBay. I have it already built. I've got listed like 13 items on there. So today I'm going to go down to the store and I'm going to pull out a bunch more. I need to get a bunch more listed on there so we can generate more sales. Generate more sales means more money in our pocket, means we can continue paying rent. We can continue paying the bills, because right now it's not paying the bills. So along with doing the eBay stuff, I have to create a place where I can take the photos and make the photos look good. I have to have the stuff to mail the stuff. It's mostly clothing, so it'll be packages. I have to have the packages to put the stuff in. I have to have the printer to print the labels. I have to have all that stuff. So I've been ordering a lot of that stuff from eBay or from Amazon coming in. So I've got some of the stuff in the house right now, and I got more deliveries today. And it was really funny because the guy pulls up from Staples, and I think he's going to deliver me much stuff, and all he pulls out is a yardstick. I'll be using a yardstick when I measure the stuff and take pictures and post it on the eBay account. So I thought that was funny. All right. Boom. All right, so we're back to working out. So now we're gonna do triceps. And I'm gonna do the dark gray Paraforce band tricep press downs. I'm just doing that right now just because I have no idea if this isn't gonna be right or not, or wrong. So I'm gonna do that for the first set. And I'm gonna do this a little bit different. I'm gonna still do the behind the head that I like doing, because obviously you're getting that tricep up in extended position. So that's gonna be the second set. So whatever I get here with this, I need to match. And I'm gonna do that kneeling with that white Paraforce band, because that band has some tension on it. So I'm gonna do the second set, match whatever this is kneeling. All right. Dark gray. Let's see what this one does. The rain's starting to come down now. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a problem. I can feel it slipping because I'm nice and sweaty back there, so I might have to put my shirt on the back. Ah, it's coming down good now. I'm gonna put more chalk on my hand. All right. Oh, 23 with that. Whew. 9. I'll call 9 with that one. Oh. 23 total with that. Those bands definitely have a different force than the standard bands. Whew. All right. You see it's raining pretty good out here right now. Feels good. I like the rain, it's refreshing. Whew, all right. Well, we didn't get to the light gray band because we didn't have anything that needed to be done with it today. Might be, this light's all messed up. Might be coming in tomorrow when we do the light gray band with curls or something. Those bands definitely, God damn, the light's all messed up. Let's go back over here. All right, that's better. Whew. Those bands definitely have a lot more tension. At the bottom, there's more tension coming out of the hole. And then obviously halfway, it just really ramps up. And then the full extension, there's a lot of tension there. So I like that. I feel totally pumped right now. Ah. That was just a simple, I like that. I like the program that I kind of set in my mind of doing the first set, total failure, go for it. Just get your total numbers, total failure. Out with power, back in under control. Out with power, back in under control. Let that, resist that band as it's coming back in. And then doing a second set to matching the numbers, whatever it is. I got 21 chest press. I needed to get 21 more the second time. However many sets it took me to get 21. Eventually, I'd like to be able to do 2 sets. I doubt that'll ever, at least the first set total exhaustion and then 2 sets for the second time to match that. Is kind of what I'm thinking, that's where I kind of want to be. So it's going to take 2 sets. You're kind of like halving whatever you do. If you do 30 chest press the first time, when you do the second one, you should be able to do 15 before you hit that exhaustion phase. Take a little break and then do 15 more to hit that total exhaustion. To me, that's what a workout with this particular system that I come up with would actually be. That's what kind of like what I'm shooting for. These Paraforce bands are really good. I like them. They're fantastic. I'll be using them henceforth. We'll see how they feel tomorrow when I do back. I was going to go for a walk. I did kind of want to carry the sandbag around the block again, but it is pouring down right now. So I think we're just going to call it quits for today. Although I do want to start doing that sandbag carry around the neighborhood. I do want to start doing that kettlebell carry or back around the neighborhood, and the sprints with at least some sprints and plyometrics after I do the split squats. I really feel like those, although I might change it up, I might go backwards next time, do the sandbag carry around the neighborhood first and then come in and do the chest press. That way I'm pre-exhausting first, and then I might just try that tomorrow. If it's nice in the morning, I might carry the kettlebell around the neighborhood first and then come in and do the deadlifts, the bent rows, and the curls. I don't know. kind of rambling right now. I always want to do so much more than I have time to do, because once the phone rings and I have to go in and get her up, my day is, like I said, is usually kind of a wrench kind of thrown into it. I do need to get down to the store today and photograph a bunch more stuff that I need to load onto our eBay account. The eBay account is Lux-WS for West Sac. I just put that in. I think in the next 30 days when I can rename it, I'm just going to rename the whole thing Lux West Sac. And then trying to get a lot more stuff out there for people to look at, for ladies to look at and buy stuff. This is for ladies. It's a ladies store. And I'm kind of excited about doing it. I've been watching a lot of videos about eBay sellers. Most of them are resellers, people that go and resell stuff. So I'm kind of using this as kind of an experiment. And like I said, it's our items that we've sold in the store, and then they've kind of run their cycle, and then the odds and ends that aren't moving, that's what I'm trying to put on there right now. If we can start moving some of that stuff, then I can start adding more of the regular stuff that we get in, if that seems, you know, like we can actually do it that way. So I'm not sure. It seems like eBay is a little bit less in price than what we do in the store for markup, because you have to have a certain markup in the store in order for me to make enough profit to pay the rent, to pay the bills, you know, to pay the employee, the one employee that works in the store. I work for free. So you at least have to make enough to do that, and we're not doing that right now. So I'm trying to just find whatever I can to try and get more sales. So that's what I'm kind of doing right now. That's where my focus is. I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna finish my coffee, I'm gonna wrap up. Oh yeah, here. So one more thing. I like to roll my bands up and store them like this. Just keeps them neat and keeps them clean. And I've been doing that the whole time I've got them. These are not gonna do it. They just don't roll really well, and the rubber band doesn't stay on there. So I'm gonna keep the plastic bags, and I'm just gonna roll them up and put them back in the bags. So that way I can store them when I store them. I put them back in the backpack. I put them right on top of the plate in the backpack. They might not fit now because they are a lot bigger than the regular bands. I may just have to set them in the bucket next to it, so that way I know right where they're at. So just so these will not roll up with the rubber bands like I have been rolling. I have been rolling these up with the rubber band around them, and you can tell there's a lot more, so it's just not going to work. So we're just going to throw them back in the bags and take care of them that way. That's it for today. We'll get some more Paraforce band workout tomorrow when I do the deadlifts, the bent rows, and the curls, and on from there we'll see how they behave tomorrow. So get it done, go live your life, and I'll see you next time. All right, one last thing. Forgot that I have my bands, my grips in here, and you know what? We can do light gray band one time, and we will do it with the crossovers. Get this thing in here. Actually, this band doesn't feel too bad, just doing it by hand. I'll do it that way. I'll do one with the hand. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. This is just a light gray band. Oh my God, that's all I could do with the light gray band on the crossovers. What did I get, like 10? That is some serious tension. These things are definitely made different and made better. You need to make up your mind in or out. So, and having the rounded edges, that's not too bad for doing these. It doesn't feel that bad. Of course, That grip really feels good, but you can still do it without, still get them done. So I thought I'd just do one set with these just to feel these. They're gonna burn tomorrow. Looking forward to it. See you tomorrow.